So I just had a pretty interesting insight just now, and it's based on communication and speaking and talking about a specific knowledge or profession that you're involved in. And it's kind of interesting that before, when I wasn't too aware, before when I was more nervous to speak and communicate in front of a camera, in front of a group of people, or in a podcast, that the only way I can measure up to people's expectations, not just that, but the only way I can show people that I know what I'm saying is if I talk the most. Not only that, but I have to get my message out as much as I could so that way I can get out more words. And well, if you totally understand that, if you understand that if you're just trying to get out more words in a faster fashion, the sentences, the verbiage, and the way it comes out, the way your message comes across is just garbage. It's just, regurgitated mess. It's a lot of anxiety driven communication where you're just trying to get this message across, but in the process of you doing it, you look a little bit less professional and a little less prepared. And yeah, I used to think that in order for me to get my message across, I need to speak up, speak fast, and speak well. Yet in the process of me doing that, I did the very opposite of all those things. And I've learned that if you just take a brief pause in the middle of your sentences, or if there's something in particular you want to talk about, just giving yourself space and time to talk in between each sentence, each word. It helps so much rather than, hey, so then I was like trying to, it's just, I think when we're in that space though, when we're in that particular mindset, we think what we're doing is right, but it doesn't come across the way we want it to. And we think if we take pauses, or that if we take a long time to get our message across, the other person is going to be disinterested, or that the other person is going to think that we don't know what we're saying because we're taking a long time to get it out. Yeah, it's actually the opposite. The people that take a longer amount of time to get their message across, they're actually thinking about the thing they want to say in the way they want to say it. They're trying to get the gears running so that way it can come across the way they want it to. That just shows a lot more articulation with the thing that you're really good at, with the thing that you know well. So instead of trying to get your message across really quickly so that way you can show that you know more, do the opposite where you take a little bit more time to speak in between words, in between sentences. Giving yourself a space to think when you get asked the question. When you're trying to give the advice, give yourself time to speak so that way it doesn't come across as an anxiety driven, a quick off the bat, or something that just doesn't come off well. So yeah, do what you want with that information. Um, yeah. How do I? Oh.